guys, my name is Mason, and this is Mason Zero ASMR. I'm trying a new angle today, a little lower to the ground, and we're going to be opening a Shadows over Innistrad pack today. So we're going to be slowly opening this, reading through all the cards and the flavor text and everything. And then I'll go through what I would pick if this was my pack one, pick one of a draft. So let's open it up. Alright, we're off to a good start. With Thraben Inspector. 1 white for a 1/2 creature human soldier. When Thraben Inspector enters the battlefield, investigate. So you get a colorless clue artifact token onto the battlefield with pay 2, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. If you've been at this as long as I have, nothing can surprise you. That's the hope, at least. Very good card. Silverland Snapper. 5 and a blue for a 6/6 creature turtle. Silverland Snapper can't attack unless you've cast a non-creature spell this turn. Nephalia is home to many hard-shelled creatures of unusual size, the largest of which are either avoided or worshipped. So I'm going to have my would pick pile and my would not pick pile for examining afterwards for what I would pick in a draft. Moldgraph Scavenger. 1 and a green for a 0/4 creature fungus with Delirium. Moldgraph Scavenger gets +3/+0 as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. When I was a child, we worried about picking the wrong mushrooms for the cookpot. Now we must worry about being picked ourselves. Halana Kessig Ranger. I would put this in the pick pile, but I think Thraben Inspector still wins. Ethereal Guidance. 2 and a white for sorcery. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. The call of the blessed sleep is not so strong as the call to protect those in need. Saint Draft. Nope. Not very good. Instant Speed. That card is better. I believe that's usually Inspired Charge. Hound of the Farbogs. 4 and a black for a 5/3 zombie hound with Delirium. Hound of the Farbogs has menace as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. As you hear it baying in the distance, you'll feel its breath on your neck. I'm not super thrilled with that card either. Insolent Neonate. 1 red for a 1/1 creature vampire with menace. discard a card and sacrifice Insolent Neonate, draw a card. I like this card a lot. It can definitely do work with the Menace. I would consider picking it, but it is a 1-drop. But the fact you can sacrifice it at any time is pretty nice. Aim High. 1 and a green for an instant. Untap target creature. It gets +2/+2 and gains reach until end of turn. A Slayer gets by on Wits and Reflexes. Higa, Slayer Captain of Gastaff. Decent card, but probably not something that we want. So I would not first pick that. Vampire Noble. 2 and a black for a 3/2 creature vampire. No emergency is so dire that it cannot be dealt with elegantly. Olivia Voldaren. Yeah, not a card that I would want to pick. It's just a card with no abilities. Open the Armory. 1 and a white is for a sorcery. Search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Once Avacyn returned, I hoped I'd never need these things again. I didn't think I'd be dusting them off to use against angels. Also notable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 commons, which I believe means that we have both a flip card and so there's the regular flip card that takes up 1 slot, and then there is another flip card, a rare flip card or a foil, I believe. It's been a little while since I've opened Shadows, but I believe that 8 commons means that one of them is another rare or a foil. Either way, I would not pick Open the Armory. Very specific card. Silver Strike. 3 and a white for an instant. Destroy target attacking creature. You gain 3 life. Shield yourself with faith. Arm yourself with silver. Slayer Castine. Good card. It's removal. Removal is always good. So I would first pick that so far. Pack Guardian. 2 and 2 green for a 4/3 creature wolf spirit. It has flash. When Pack Guardian enters the battlefield, you may discard a land card. If you do, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. This is pretty good. I would consider playing this. Alright, our rare is Brain in a Jar. 2 generic for an artifact. Pay 1 and tap it. Put a charge counter on Brain in a Jar. Then you may cast an instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Brain in a Jar from your hand without paying its mana cost. Pay 3 and tap it. Remove X charge counters from Brain in a Jar. Scry X. Fun card. I would not pick it though, because it only revolves around instants and sorceries, which is usually not the point of draft. So our regular flip card is a common. Catstaff Arsonists. 4 and a red for a 5/4 creature human werewolf. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform Catstaff Arsonists. The glow in their eyes reveals more than anger or madness. And then once he's transformed, he's a 6/5 werewolf with menace. At the beginning of each upkeep, If a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform Catstaff Ravagers. Definitely a decent card. I don't think we'd first pick it in this case though. So our rare or foil is Hanweir Militia Captain. 1 and a white for a 2/2 creature human soldier. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 4 or more creatures, transform Hanweir Militia Captain. Her reputation inspires both loyalty and adoration. On the other side, we have Westvale Cult Leader. It's a star power and toughness for a creature human cleric. Westvale Cult Leader's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 white and black human cleric creature token onto the battlefield. I think this card is very first pickable. I would probably pick that. We have a checklist card and a spirit. So I think the Thraben Inspector and the Moldgraph Monstrosity and the Insolent Neonate go out. And these would be my final picks. They're all very good. I think I would pick the rare, though. Pack Guardian and Silver Strike are very close seconds, however. So that's cool. We got a double rare pack. Neither Brain in a Jar or Hanweir Militia Captain are particularly expensive or necessarily that great, but they're both pretty fun cards. And then, Thraben Inspector and Insolent Neonate are great commons, so I can't complain about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of the video and of the pulls that I got. Let me know how you like this angle down here. A little closer to the cards rather than looking down. I hope that you all have a great night, and I will see you all again soon in the next video. Bye-bye.